Welcome to the Iron Meditation, the Art of Living and Lifting podcast, where we talk about the connection between the physical and the spiritual, providing you with the best tools, practices, real life examples, hack, habits, you name it, everything that will make your journey more richer, fun, and maybe easier, effective, and minimalistic. I'm your host, Coach Michael. You can call me Misha. I have a very beautiful trainee of mine. He's 17, almost 18 soon. And we've began when he was a chubby kid, 11-ish, 12-ish years old, who didn't like sport, working out. His parents divorced when I met him at that time recently, so the kid took it kind of rough. And we began to work. It was a recommendation of my colleague and my former student. And slowly, we've made quite a journey. He wrote a mini book about his experience with sport and made all the way from conquering his fears and being insecure and afraid and very gentle and fragile to competing in the Israeli national kettlebell sport local championships. And now he's slowly preparing for the half marathon and kettlebells. However, he's still a kid full of resentment to the system and unfairness in the world. And here is a conversation that we had today, and we have it for having it for many years now, because like a child, he really believes that things supposed to be fair, like teachers who don't listen and who break their words, and parents who get divorced, and how things are picking, like life picking up on him, and his friends sometimes don't respect him and mock him. Basically, take any example of the world and it will suit. And what I answer him always, and I answered today, was as such: listen, the life is unfair not because it's personal, but because it's life. And all you need to have is a clear goal in front of your eyes, a purpose, a thing, a destination you need to reach. And you need to understand that to reach, you need to work by the rules of the system. And you need to understand how to work with people, not against people. And yes, regardless of how unfair and messed up and painful it may be from time to time. But this is the environment we exist in. This is the game. It's like coming with, ice hockey skiers into the football field. It is a game, but it's a whole different game, and you need to play it with the specific set of tools. And he tried to argue with me that, like, yeah, but and it's supposed to be like this, and why? And I told him, listen, wait a second. You snatch kettlebell, yes? He said, yes, of course, but it's you that teaches me, and it's different because you're a coach. I said, no, listen, just hear me out. You snatch kettlebell, and you've did already 15 minutes. And said, yes, of course. I said, how did you learn to snatch kettlebell? Do you remember how we started? And he thought about it and went like, yeah, I was kind of struggling with it and I was angry at it. and like I hated it and I didn't understand it, and like I was trying to do it my way. And I said, very beautiful. And then what? Like what happened? He said, I could not done it. I said, correct. Now, what happens today? He says, I enjoy this exercise, like I snatch, I do, it's fun. I said, why? And he told me, because you taught me so. I said, no, 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 it's not about me. Why do you enjoy it now? And he took a time, and then he was like unwillingly admitting, like, yeah, because I learned how to work with it. I said, exactly. And this is a lesson from now on to the rest of your life. Life, or the system, or the matrix, although it was without pills, it's the same as kettlebell snatch. If you try to force it your way, it will end up way too soon, my child. However, if you'll understand the tool and you will move as a tool requires you to move, you will get towards your destination, which includes a medal in the first place, and in life it will be the same. Now, it doesn't changes you. You're not betraying your standards. You're not giving up on who you are. You're just understanding that the kettlebell cannot yield, not because it hates you, not because it have something personal like issues with you. No, it's merely a piece of iron with a handle that is thick so and so, and the body and it weight, and it is just that. And it is absolutely fair, like an equalizer, to anybody, be it a stronger guy, a richer guy, a more prettier guy or girl, whatever, a intellectual, gifted, rich parents, poor parents. It does not, a bummer. The kettlebell does not care. It will move exactly as you will move it. It will reflect exactly what you project into it. And it will take you exactly where you intend to go, be it down or all the way to the podium. And I'll end here and let you think. And regarding him, I let him think too. We just continued with our practice. You have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next chapter.